We're joined today by Mr. Chris Gilchrist, Managing Director of Davenport Resources, stock code DAV. Chris, thanks for your time.
Yeah, David, thanks again for talking with me. Nice to speak to you again.
It looks like it's been a busy start to the year. Can you tell me about some of the recent developments?
Yes, indeed. It's been a very exciting start to the year. Firstly, we appointed a new non-executive director, Dr. Reinhard Koopmans, who's German-speaking and who's got plenty of experience in the markets in Europe. And we expect that Reinhard will assist us in telling the exciting Davenport story and attracting investor interest in the company. We also announced a resource target for an area in our Mulhausen Norra Elendi mining license, which adds to our inventory. We also announced an inferred resource for our Kolstad area. So early in the year, we've already brought our potash inventory up to 5 billion tonnes through some very exciting announcements, and we look forward to more excitement during the year.
The company is aiming to build one of Europe's largest potash inventories, and you recently announced an exploration target and an inferred resource upgrade. Are you able to share a little bit about the resource and how it's shaping up?
Yes, the new resource is part of our Kolstad exploration license area. Our consultants, Micon International, confirmed that the historic drill hole spacing in the Kolstad area was adequate for them to announce an inferred resource for part of the Kolstad area. So we're delighted that we announced on the 19th of February 1.5 billion tonnes of potash resource, which brings our total inventory up to 5 billion tonnes in the area.
With a growing potash resource and a close proximity to a number of key markets, have you experienced much interest both in the company and the project?
Not as much investor interest as we would like. However, bear in mind in 2018 we spent most of our time and effort trying to establish what exactly we have in our mining license and exploration license areas. So we are currently engaging with IR resources in order to get the story out there, which is a process we're just starting in both Australia and Europe. But I think we're rather flying a little bit under the radar still at this point. So a fantastic opportunity for people who like our story and who would like to invest in Davenport.
The company has previously indicated is looking to drill some confirmatory holes during the first half of 2019. Can you tell us a little bit about how that exploration plan will progress?
As you will see from the presentation, which will be released shortly, we're describing ourselves as a company which has a portfolio of projects. We can see at least 4, possibly 5 individual standalone potash projects. And we are presently evaluating those various individual projects by way of desktop studies. And we would be seeking to find possibly joint venture partners or people who might want to invest at the project level as opposed to at the listco level. And ultimately, when we come to conduct further evaluation of those individual projects, we would conduct confirmatory drilling in the various areas. So during 2019, we expect to be doing further studies on the various, let's call them sub-projects under our control. And this will lead to confirmatory drilling at some stage.
And what are your plans for the rest of 2019?
Well, David, as we described earlier, we have got at least 4 sub-projects, 4 standalone projects within our portfolio of projects in Germany. During 2019, we intend to conduct further studies on those individual projects. Eventually, they may lead to economic studies, and confirmatory drilling would possibly be conducted as part of those studies.
Chris, Davenport is clearly a company to watch with much activity planned in 2019. Thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you, David, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you also.